We start with some shaken nerves after the latest Bay Area earthquake, and experts say we could feel aftershocks for the next week or so. That 3.9 quake was centered in the East Bay, but it jolted a lot of people around the region. The question's now, what's next, and how do we get enough notice to get to safety? New at 6 o'clock, KPIX 5's Wilson Walker is live in Oakland with that story. Wilson?
Liz, we still can't predict earthquakes, but we can give ourselves a little bit of warning. Quake Watch is all about seconds, even fractions of a second. And yesterday is a pretty good example of that.
Easy street. Things may be a little less easy for us yesterday.
If you went racing to your phone to see the epicenter of yesterday's quake, the first USGS estimate, that yellow pin, was right in Chris Andrews' front yard.
The shakes that we felt might have been potentially a bit more amplified, but the whole house was absolutely shaken. And
as always, the exact location and the magnitude get refined after a little while.
The number was actually adjusted to magnitude 3.9. It was originally a magnitude 4.
USGS scientist Robert DeGroot works on the Shake Alert system, and he knows the first question a lot of you in the East Bay might have is, why no text alert?
When we hit 4.5 and higher, that's when alerts start being delivered to things like cell phones.
And making that determination has to happen in a matter of moments. Yesterday, the system took under 4 seconds to size up the quake.
To make that determination about, well, what's the magnitude of the earthquake, and knowing what this estimated magnitude is, where is it going to shake and how hard is it going to shake?
In a large enough quake like this simulation of a 6.8 on the Hayward Fault, an immediate text could give people miles away several seconds of warning ahead of intense shaking. But the initial estimate will be just that, a best guess made in a hurry. That's how some of you in Santa Clara County were alerted to a Truckee quake back in May.
Had we waited a tenth of a second longer for the Truckee earthquake, the earthquake size would have come down considerably. But again, every fraction of a second matters when it comes to doing this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's how fast they're doing the math. A fraction of a second can change, what they understand about the earthquake, but they're trying to do it as fast as possible. Now, 4.5, that gets you a text message. Between 4 and 4.5 is sort of a lower threshold where a warning goes out to BART and fire stations, people that might need to know. That's, sort of automatic door opening type of activities, and warning train operators. So there's a couple different thresholds along the way of magnitude, but a lot of it is in the algorithms that the USGS has drawn and how quickly it can make a determination about what might be going on, and then that's how the alert gets sent out. This is brand new. They are learning about it just as we are, and they hope that it becomes sort of an extra tool in the box, something that we all get comfortable with to understand more about what is happening right below our feet here. Live in the Oakland Hills, Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.